Welcome to the Penny Bloom Podcast. Ain't another place that has got more bombast. Romp past your mom, dad's listening to Tomcats. Talking everything that make you sad. We don't want that. We're here to make you smile. Put your mind at ease. Peace, love, and bloom, and always praise Keanu Reeves. This what we about. This some weeding now. We'll talk until we can't no more, and then we peacing out. Alright, let's go. Penny Bloom Podcast. It's the Penny Bloom Podcast. Penny Bloom Podcast. It's the Penny Bloom Podcast. Penny Bloom Podcast. Penny Bloom Podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome in to the Penny Bloom Podcast. This is Rebellion's Bloom, a Star Wars show for you, baby. I am Colton Robertson. I'm joined by Joseph George. What's up, homie?
Oh, what up, what up? Always a pleasure to be here.
Oh, and it is always a pleasure to have you in today. I feel very happy about the idea I spawned with this. We're doing another draft. It's been a while. It's been a minute since we've done a draft. But this one is the most expansive we've ever gone. It's the biggest. We're doing a 33 character draft. This will be 3 rounds, split into 11 picks each round. It's a big one. It's a big one. 3 different episodes. This is part 1. These are the first 11 picks. I'm going to give you guys the grand scope of things. So we got several different categories that are required. We're going much more fantasy football-like with this. Several positions to fill. We're going to take 5 Jedi, 3 Sith, 3 Rebels, 3 Imperials, and Rebels and Imperials also involve their sequel counterparts, Rebels Resistance, Imperials First Order. We're going to do 2 characters from each of the prequel trilogy, the original trilogy, and the sequel trilogy. We're going to do 2 characters from 2 animated original characters and 2 live action show characters. Rules there, live action show, we're going to do either live action original character, or if they're the main character of the show, they can be taken there. So that makes Obi-Wan Kenobi and Cassian Andor, who are movie original characters, fair game for the live action show category.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take 2 bounty hunters, 2 droids, and 2 clones. We're going to take 1 politician, 1 video game original character, and 1 wild card where anything goes. Now, I know that was a lot, and you probably didn't follow all of it. But I'll be sure to tweet something out so you can follow along with us a little bit more succinctly. Obviously, in those categories, there's a lot of overlap. If you do take Obi-Wan Kenobi as a live-action show character, that makes him off the table in every other category. You cannot take him as a Jedi. You cannot take him as an original trilogy character. You cannot take him as a prequel trilogy character if he's taken as a live-action show, and vice versa. If he's taken one of those categories, you can't take him anywhere else. If Chopper is taken in the animated show category, it frees up 2 spots for you in the droid section. He doesn't have to fall into the droid category. That's why it's important to specify the category in which you are taking the character. It is important to specify the version of the character you're taking. If you do take Maul, say, as a Sith, that gives you the opportunity to choose from any of his appearances. The Phantom Menace, The End of Solo, Clone Wars, Rebels, all fair game. If you take him as an animated show character, specify if it is Rebels or Clone Wars. And if you do take him as a Sith, specify with any of those movies or shows. Always specify where from you are taking this character. And those are the rules. Them's the rules.
Them's the rules, baby. That sounds good to me. I'm ready to get rolling on my picks. I don't know. I don't even know where to begin on my picks is the thing. I don't know whether it's smarter to try to get, I guess, and that's the thing, is that we're not going to war. We're not just putting these people up to fight. This is just
take your faves, man. This is more a favorite thing. I'll end up tweeting out the full teams, the full rosters, and going, who's your favorite team? It's not, oh, they're going to face each other in battle. Who's going to win? Nah. It's more just personal level. We're not trying to crowd please either. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going for the team that the most people will like. Fuck no. I'm going for the team that I will like the most, and people can decide whether they like it or not.
Yeah. These are just characters that we like because we like, not because we think that Darth Vader will demolish everyone, so I have to have Darth Vader on my team.
Exactly. You get me. You get me perfectly.
Cool.
So, let's do a coin flip. Been a while, but I do have the honorary Roku remote.
Yes.
It's been a while.
Oh, it has been too long.
Been a while. So this will not be Snake either. We'll take turns. Whoever goes first, it'll be Colton Joe, Colton Joe, Colton Joe, or Joe Colton Joe, Colton Joe, Colton. Every single time. There's no Snake to it. So heads will be me, tails will be you. Go first, and I say I flip.
And the flip is...
It is tails. Joe will be going first on
Holy
the day.
Shit. I didn't want the pressure of going first. Who do
I
pick first out of the entire Star Wars universe? This is kind of
and
insane.
there's no rhyme or reason. You don't have to go in order. You don't have to pick 5 Jedi first. You can pick anything, anywhere.
Whenever I think of just who is my favorite character, because I have to think some of my favorite characters, I know that you don't really like a whole lot. Like, there is still some sort of competition to this, you know? It's not all in just good.
No, you do. I want to spite you. I want to take characters you want, you know?
Oh, ooh. Are you just... Okay, interesting.
Not all the time. No. I'll prioritize what I want first, but if I'm like, oh, I know who he wants, I want that character too, I'll come for the fucking throat.
Because I'll take it. I'm actually thinking of not starting anywhere in the realm of Jedi or Sith or power. I'm thinking of just who's my favorite Star Wars character right now. Who do I want to lead my squadron? If I'm choosing a leader to start my team, and this is a hot character, I think I'm actually going with Cassian Andor.
Ooh,
for my first pick. He has elevated so high, and I think it's just for live action. I will, because Andor, I want it to be the first. It is the best live action TV show that Star Wars has made. It's one of the best anything that Star Wars has made. And Cassian, the character himself, I knew you'd really want him.
I was longing for it.
I didn't think he'd come for it eventually. Early, but
I mean, it wasn't going to be long. It wasn't going to be long before he got came for. So that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't. Every time he's on screen, it's just like he's leading everyone, but he's not declaring himself the leader, you know, but he's just naturally doing it. And like, I don't know. It is maybe like just it's not the strongest pick on like the grand Star Wars scale, but like he's just, I have nothing more that I have like been more excited about and like more of a favorite in Star Wars than Andor has been. So
God, I love that for you, man. That's a great fucking pick. That is a great way to start the draft and makes my choice very easy. I am just going to go with my general favorite character in Star Wars in the original trilogy category. For one of my original trilogy characters, I'm going to take Leia Organa. If we're getting specific with it, Empire Strikes Back. I love Leia in Empire Strikes Back, but
that's what
Leia Organa is off the table. That's my boo. I love that woman with all my heart. Carrie Fisher absolutely kills that role, and she's fantastic. It was impossible for me not to go with Leia Organa. She was top priority number 1 for me. So Leia Organa in the original trilogy category, I'm happy to take.
Okay. Well, I think my next overall, like the first guy that came into my mind was Luke Skywalker. It's just obviously that dude. He's that dude. And the interesting thing is where to take him, where to take Luke Skywalker. Because he is in so many different things. He's a Jedi. He's in the original and sequel trilogy. He, I guess that's about it. Actually,
that's it.
Really.
So yeah, he could be a rebel, I guess.
True, but I think, this is interesting. Like I'm thinking of just strategy. Whether I want, I think I'll just take the original trilogy, Luke.
That's a good choice.
I think I'll just go original trilogy.
I'm doing my best to preserve the spots on that Jedi roster, man. I want to load that up with some fun ones.
Because that's the thing, is if I go Luke Skywalker for Jedi, then like I can't. You know, I want to be able to get Jedi like Plo Koon or
I want to get fun with that.
You know,
I want to get fun with that.
I think I'll go. Yeah, I'll go Luke Skywalker and the original trilogy.
I like that. I like that.
Or do I want to go sequel trilogy? Because I'm thinking of like
reserve some original trilogy spots.
Yeah.
Okay, I see you working.
Okay, let me rethink this a little bit because who I'm thinking I'm going to go with for sequel trilogy. But like on the graphic that you'll make for my team, will it be sequel trilogy Luke or will it be Prime?
It would be sequel trilogy Luke. Yeah.
Fuck.
Like, if you take him in sequel trilogy, you are picking probably specifically The Last Jedi Luke.
I can't do that in good faith. I'm going original trilogy Luke Skywalker. I'm sorry.
Which movie?
Okay. Yes, this makes it even easier. Return of the Jedi.
There you go.
There
you go.
Yeah. That made it clear.
All right. I love it. I love it. I love it coming. I love the energy. I'm going to go. Ooh. Next up, I'm drawn towards Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't know where I'm going to take him though. I could go prequels. I could go original. I could go live action TV. I could go Jedi. And frankly,
could even go anime. Like his dad jokes.
Oh, you could go Clone. You could go Clone Wars Obi-Wan.
I don't know what the best Obi-Wan. Yeah. What's the best Obi-Wan? That's it.
See, for me, I like Ewan McGregor is king shit. King shit of fuck mountain. Love that guy. Love that guy with all my heart. I love Alec Guinness's portrayal of Obi-Wan, but I don't know if I want to go with original trilogy, another original trilogy character straight off the rip. So I do believe I'm going to go with live action TV show version of Obi-Wan Kenobi and go with Obi-Wan from the series.
Wow. If I were to go with Obi-Wan, I would put him in prequel. It's what I grew up with.
There's a lot of prequel characters I love though.
But if I have to choose an Obi-Wan performance though, that's my favorite. Like it would be hard to not give him I guess his show is basically the same Obi-Wan there, so it kind of works. It's kind of the same Obi-Wan. That works there, but that is true. The prequel trilogy is stacked. And I think that is where I'm going to actually have to go next, is the prequel trilogy. And I can't leave Anakin Okay, that's the thing. Are we splitting Anakin and Darth Vader, or if I take Anakin as Darth Vader off the table?
No.
So Darth Vader's still on the table.
I think that's fair game. I think, like, specifically because we've divided... Well, okay. If you take Anakin, it depends on the category you take him in. If you take him in Jedi, you can take Darth Vader as a Sith. If you take Anakin as a prequel trilogy character, I don't know. That's hard. I think we consider them two separate entities here. I don't usually like to do that. I usually they are the same guy, just in different forms. But I think here I can make an exception.
Maybe that's not where I go next, actually, because I'm just thinking of like my top like favorite things of Star Wars ever, and like, I mean, like Anakin and Obi-Wan fighting is like the most memorable childhood memory I have of Star Wars. It is a thing I watched over and over again. And, like,
all the fucking time, man.
Obi-Wan's gone, Luke's gone, Leia's gone. The next up is pretty much Anakin, or Vader, I'd say, really. I think I do have to go Anakin. I guess in that fight, he is Darth Vader, though. At that time, you shall be known as Darth Vader.
Yeah.
So
now, if you wanted to take Vader in the Revenge of the Sith fight, you could go prequel trilogy Darth Vader, and it would be him before his fully suited up moment. It could still be him just with the yellow eyes and the cloak on.
What Vader is better? Revenge, like that version, or original trilogy Vader? You know, like
There's a classicness to original trilogy Vader that you just can't deny, but as prequel babies, I don't think it's beyond the realm of possibility to go, oh, I love when Anakin... I mean, because we've talked about this before. That's a sexy motherfucker right there.
The yellow eyes did it too. Like, just added to it, man.
That's a beautiful, beautiful person.
You know what? I'm gonna go Anakin Skywalker in the prequel trilogy.
Are you going Vader? You going Vader turn?
Or Vader, sorry. Not Anakin. Yeah. Vader. Yeah.
Okay.
Darth Vader.
Like that.
Not in suit, but Darth Vader.
Pre-crisp.
Yes, pre being burnt to a crisp, yeah.
Okay, I dig it. That's good. So, do we want to declare that Anakin Skywalker is still available?
Yeah, I think that's fair. But Vader's
gone.
Vader isn't even in. Well, that doesn't feel right. Darth Vader isn't even. He's not even going to be on here really in suit ever. That's like the most badass thing about him, kinda. Like, that's the most known suit ever.
That's up to you, man.
I can't do that in good faith. I can't do that.
If you change it to Anakin Skywalker, Revenge of the Sith. Oh my god,
I'm so conflicted right now. I don't know what to do.
You're much like Anakin Skywalker. Conflicted you are. Warring feelings there are.
If I go Anakin, what prequel movie would I choose? It's probably still
Revenge of the Sith.
It's just Revenge of the Sith. But why is Anakin? I kind of attached to Obi-Wan more in those movies. My brother was more Anakin. That's what we fought. I was Obi-Wan. My brother was Anakin.
Right, always.
So you know what? I think I might just go completely the other direction. Not even go Anakin. Like at all. Here. Because when I'm thinking of my favorite fucking characters, I have to choose Count Dooku. I have to give Dooku the respect that he deserves. I know he's not going to go as early as whatever. But like, if I'm talking up how much I love this dude, there's so many reasons I love this dude. Now, picking my favorite performance that he has, or as a Sith, or as like prequel, is interesting. He shows up in the animated shows as well.
Could be Tales of the Jedi as a Jedi.
He's kind of both. He makes the switch there, and he is that if I were to take Count Dooku and Tales of the Jedi,
Darth Tyrannus would be available as a Sith.
I can have both?
If we're going off the logic of the Anakin Skywalker Vader thing, it should apply to all the other Jedi who turned Sith. And Count Dooku was Count Dooku as a Jedi and Darth Tyrannus as a Sith. If you want, but that's the thing. Do we want to follow that logic? Because you still haven't taken Vader. We could go back to if you take Anakin, Vader's off the table. If you take Vader, Anakin's off the table.
I like separating them. And I'm actually switching my mind yet again, and I'm going back to Anakin Skywalker, or Darth Vader, Yellow Eyes. I'm sticking with it, actually. It's too badass, and I'm thinking of the graphic, and it's like he's going to be next to Luke as well. I don't know. And the Yellow Eyes, a sick look. It is favorite scene of like all time for me, so I can't go. No, like there was a reason I chose it. There's a reason I did come up with it.
There you go. You just got to do what you got to do. I respect it. Okay. God damn, this is already really fucking hard. Because I don't know if I want to round out my original trilogy characters, but like I feel almost.
I know
that's my favorite shit though. I love the original trilogy, so like, what's one to do but go Han Solo and Return of the Jedi? I feel like,
yeah, you got Leia and Han. Fuck. That's pretty good. Both in the that's pretty good. And what movie did you say you wanted?
Return of the Jedi. I like him when he's full blown rebel general. You know, he's not like I got a debt to pay, I gotta go. You know, he's like, nah, let's go fucking fight this Empire, okay?
No, that's awesome.
I love me some Han Solo, man. And now that I got Leia and Han, along with old Ben, man, oh man,
Okay,
I'm happy with where I'm at right now.
Okay, wow. So you got the original trilogy full.
Yeah, I'm done. No more original trilogy category now.
Okay.
We're each 3 picks deep. We're on to pick 4.
This is so hard, man. Like okay. Favorite characters. Favorite. Overall. Dooku's still up there. Anakin's still up there. Do I pick Darth Vader in Revenge of the Sith and Anakin Skywalker in Revenge of the Sith?
Oh, you could. You could.
So I have yellow eyes, Vader, and no, I don't know, no.
You could.
I could.
You could.
I could. Dude, it does feel so wrong not having Darth Vader, though. Like, as Vader.
Hey, man, we already moved on. Now you can't change that.
I know.
That.
It's gone. It's done.
Yeah, not like, I was like, as long as it's still your pick, you can do whatever you want. We're already a round past now.
No, I am going with that. I am also going with Anakin Revenge of the Sith because it's gonna, like, Luke, and then you have the evil Anakin and the good Anakin. Like, I actually like that. I actually like the way this.
Okay, so you took Vader and Anakin for the prequel trilogy.
Yes.
Man, I love that. That gives me, I don't have to pick a prequel trilogy character for the rest of the fucking time.
Nope.
Until the fucking end. I don't have to pick
an original trilogy until the end, I guess.
Yeah.
Think about that. Thank you. I would have picked one next probably because they're like favorites. I'll say that.
No, that's this is getting tough. I'm split right now. I'm split right now between 2 choices. I could either go with my first Jedi or I could go with my first bounty hunter.
Ooh.
I am thinking
bounty hunters are slim to pick from.
Yeah, you don't have a lot. You don't have a lot there.
There's not that many. And as when it comes to the most badass ones,
it's slim pickings.
I'm not gonna lie. That's Jedi. That's, I don't know. You got a lot more to choose from. But if I were you,
do have a lot more to choose from. But I want to make sure he doesn't go. I'm going Yoda. I'm going Yoda and the Jedi. Okay. I love Yoda.
What, I guess if it's Jedi, is it just Yoda in general, or are you specifically wanting
okay, let me pick a specific Yoda. I'm going Empire Strikes Back Yoda. I love Empire Strikes Back Yoda. That character introduction was amazing.
Yeah.
I loved that character, and to get to know him a little bit better in the prequel trilogy was cool, but nothing will ever top luminous beings are we, not this crude matter. And if I wasn't going to go with that, I think I probably would go Attack of the Clones, because truly wonderful the mind of a child is. I love that line. I love that scene
in the prequels.
Ooh,
like either, I don't know, that'd be tough picking Yoda where I'd pick him. It's either like him fighting Dooku, which is Attack of the Clones, right?
Yes.
So he fights Dooku in Attack of the Clones, which is bad. After Anakin and Obi-Wan get their ass whooped by Dooku, Yoda walks in and is like, all right, let me show you what the Jedi actually got. You know, let me show you what we're actually made
what we are working with, I will.
But then when he fights Palpatine, that's like everything right there. That is the war. That is the battle. If Yoda wins, that changes everything there. I don't know. I think if I were to choose Yoda, I might choose him in. Might be Revenge of the Sith as well. If I had to pick Yoda.
Your Revenge of the Sith bias is showing.
I know it is. It is hard, isn't it?
Hard. No, but yeah, my original trilogy bias is showing hard right now too. I've got Empire, Return of the Jedi, and I got Obi-Wan Kenobi, who is an original trilogy, original character, but yeah, so that takes us to pick 5.
I'm just like so lost on where to go. I don't know, because I don't want to, like, if I pick a live action, then that's it for live action. You can wait forever,
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I want to pick a live action, but all we have left for live action, like I already have Cassian, and the only live action left. I mean, that's Din Djarin is pretty fucking good as Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, yeah, he is.
But is Grogu only in live action, or is he a Jedi?
I don't know that I could. I don't know that I could technically.
He was in the temple.
He was in the temple. I guess if you want to take him as a Jedi, you can take him as a Jedi.
Does a youngling count?
I think it could. It should.
Okay. Because I'm debating on Din or Grogu. Because I can take Din and Bounty Hunter or live action.
Right.
I can take Grogu and Jedi or live action, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, there is options. But Din is so fucking sick. But Din is also... Do I take Din and Bounty Hunter, or do I take Din in live action?
Is Din going to be your pick, though?
Maybe not, actually. I don't know why it just immediately went there. Maybe I do pick a Jedi. Oh, wait. Yeah, why am I not... Okay, hold on. Stop the bus. What Jedi? We don't have Luke, we don't have Anakin, we don't have Yoda.
Where's your mind at? Walk me through it.
The three I'm between, Mace Windu, Ahsoka Tano, and Din Djarin are kind of the three names that I'm in between right now. And Mace Windu would pretty much only go in the Jedi.
Yeah, you can't put him in prequel anymore.
Yeah, so that's it. Ahsoka is interesting. I think she's probably one of the best animated characters to come out of any animated show.
Yeah, there you go. So you could take her in the animated show.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going Ahsoka Tano.
That's good.
Animated.
That's good.
I guess specifically, do we have to pick like a season?
No, you can just pick Clone Wars or Rebels.
I would do season 7 of Clone Wars if I had to do a specific season. I'll say just Clone Wars though for Ahsoka, because she was introduced in Clone Wars and then showed up in Rebels. Or
I guess she is probably technically...
No, she's introduced in Rebels, isn't she?
No.
Wait,
Rebels is after
it's Clone Wars. No, yeah. What am I? No,
I was going to say she's technically introduced in the Clone Wars movie.
So doesn't make her an animated show original?
No, it makes her an animated original, which I think is fair game. I think that's fair game. I was just like, I wanted to scare you a little bit for a second.
I was like, oh no, I have to pick her as a no. Okay, but okay, there we go. But no,
I'll make an exception there. I think that's fair game.
It's like,
but
yeah,
thank the gods above. I'm going Din Djarin for live action TV show.
Damn, I knew it. I'm like, if that was who I was. Okay,
when I was like, I could go Jedi or Bounty Hunter. My Bounty Hunter was Din. And I think I'm gonna go live action TV show. Yeah, I am, because there's just too many. There's a few bounty hunters that could get really fun over there, so I'm gonna hold on to that.
Live action, I can hold off, which is nice. But I think he'll go. Ooh.
Man, strategically, I don't know if I've handled this correctly.
I know. I'm also thinking the same way.
I've filled out original trilogy and live action already.
If I take one, the other's gone, probably, is the thing. I don't know, though. Maybe. Oh, no. No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going Boba Fett.
Good choice. Good choice.
And in the bounty hunter category, not live action.
Okay.
Specifically,
Empire?
I guess if I pick him in Bounty Hunter, I could still pick his performance in Book of Boba if it's in Bounty Hunter, but
technically he's not a bounty hunter anymore in the Book of Boba Fett. That's why I didn't take Din in Bounty Hunter, because I want to take Din season 2 specifically. Is like in my mind. I like looking at him when he's not the bounty hunter anymore.
I guess Boba as a bounty hunter, we really don't get to see a whole lot. It's mostly just like the reputation. Well, I guess like in the animated shows, you get a little bit of Boba. As a bounty hunter, Boba Fett.
It's pretty strong. I don't think you can't get better in the bounty hunter category than Boba Fett.
But I do have to pick a specific where I like him the most.
I think your only choice at that point is Empire.
It's just, is it only? Is that like...
He's in Return of the Jedi, but that's when he gets stabbed and dies.
And thrown in a Sarlacc pit. I can't pick that.
Wow!
But he's only in the movie for like 2 minutes. He doesn't even say anything, right? Like in
Return of the Jedi. Empire Strikes Back, he has a shoot off with Luke Skywalker. You watch the Slave One take off. He's there with Darth Vader as Darth Vader's right-hand man. Like,
okay. Yeah. Then there we go. I'll go Boba Fett, Empire Strikes Back.
All right, good choice.
Bounty Hunter.
Good choice. That does leave your live-action TV slot open, which is nice for you. That is good. That's enviable. I'm disappointed that I didn't do something different. But now, I'm gonna go. Jedi once again, and I'm gonna go Rey Skywalker.
Okay, and just Jedi. Wow. Is which movie do you like?
I'm gonna go The Last Jedi, Rey Skywalker. Love me, The Last Jedi. Her training is really, really awesome.
That's true.
I could go Rise of Skywalker, which is like OP, like she's dominating.
Leia too.
Yeah, but I love the Octu character design. I love the costume design there.
But if you're declaring Rey Skywalker, she declares herself a Skywalker at the end of Rise of Skywalker, though.
Fair enough. You know what? You're swaying me. And frankly, I like Rey in all of those movies.
We picked Luke in Return of the Jedi. Like, we picked Prime Luke. It kind of makes sense to pick the Prime.
No, yeah, you're right. I think you've swayed me. You've swayed me. You have swayed me. I think The Last Jedi is my favorite sequel trilogy movie, which is kind of what influenced that choice. But I think I'm gonna go Rise of Skywalker. I think that is like the peak version of Rey's character. The arc she goes on in that movie is really satisfying. I really enjoy it. But so yeah, I think I'm gonna go Rey as a Jedi there. Where you
like
at?
So many different minds. I don't even want to say something out loud because
I know.
Okay.
That's the difficult thing, is that we are podcasting, so
I have to get some Jedis now, though. I haven't even picked a Jedi yet. I got to get some Jedis that are probably going to go. Who's left? Mace Windu, Qui-Gon Jinn.
Strong as fuck.
You like Qui-Gon too much. I'll go Mace Windu. Qui-Gon is like your favorite, like one of your favorite.
I do love Qui-Gon.
Like, I can't.
I do love Qui-Gon, and I appreciate the respect. And you've earned yourself some respect back. I will next time I'm thinking about taking one of yours. I'll think twice.
Yeah, I figure because I was thinking, I'm like, okay, if it's Jedi, now that I'm just in between, I'm probably debating on Mace Windu's too badass. Samuel L. Jackson, he fucking is Jedi man. Oh, where do I take him though?
Yeah, do you go Attack of the Clones where he's fighting?
Do I want to? Do I want him when he's thrown out of a window by Palpatine and sliced his arm off by Anakin? I don't know, but he is the one that goes up and he does figure out. He's very early on. That's it's Palpatine. He's yeah, I'm here to arrest you. It's I'm the Jedi Master. if Anakin wasn't there,
under arrest.
I think Mace Windu wins there if Anakin's not there.
I think so too.
So like maybe I do pick him still in Revenge of the Sith.
Well, then you would have Vader, the moment where Vader turns and the guy he turns against.
I think my Revenge of the Sith love is showing a little too hard, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah, three of your 7 picks, Revenge of the Sith here. Not being shy about it. I love it. 7. I got that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow.
So this is the 7th
4
pick.
More. You have 5 more.
Yes. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. This is getting tough. All right. This is a bitch and a half. I think I'm going to take the first Sith off the board. And I think I'm going to go Darth Maul. I love me some Darth Maul. And I think I'm going to go specifically Darth Maul in the Clone Wars, actually.
Yes. Yeah, not the movies. The movies, he's badass, and he's great.
I guess that would make him Maul in the Clone Wars, not Darth Maul.
True. Yeah, true. Just Maul. Clone Wars. That's, I don't know, very fair, though. I was afraid.
Sam Witwer's performance of that is fucking brilliant.
Yeah, no, he's, like, the epitome of, like, a Star Wars nerd that also knows how to voice act really well. You know, like, you actually have the knowledge of Star Wars. Like, he's incredible. The stuff that he knows. Like, it's insane. Like, him on, like, game shows and stuff. Like, just how fast he knows things. Like, him and Kanan Jarrus, whoever plays Kanan.
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh, dude. Their love
from
for
Scooby-Doo.
Star Wars. It's the only redeeming quality he has.
Is that he's Kanan.
I only hate him because Fred. I don't hate the actual actor. You know, he just had to play a shitty
Freddie
character.
Prinze is fine. He's fine.
It's okay. Anyway, going back to it, I think I'm taking the Emperor.
Yeah, I figured so.
And specifically,
yeah, do you go Return? Do you go Rise?
That's what I was thinking. I am all the Sith, or because if I'm being honest, that is the one thing that my biggest gripe of the sequel trilogies is the decision just to bring him back in the first place. It's just the one of the things I can't really get over, but as I'm watching them, I do just to enjoy them because it happens. I can't, I'm not going to say whatever, but like, I don't know
you'd prefer that didn't happen.
Yeah, I'd be going against my morals, I feel, if I picked Palpatine in Rise of Skywalker. Maybe it's just fuck. No. I can't pick Revenge of the Sith.
You can't lie to yourself, though.
I know.
If it is Revenge of the Sith, it's just Revenge of the Sith, and that's okay.
I know. I'm thinking of, like, the original trilogy now, though.
Oh, then it would have to be Return of the Jedi. He's not in the first two.
And I'm just thinking of what... Is it better when he's just sitting in a chair as an old wrinkly fucking dude and, gets thrown down a well, or...
I think if you're taking the Emperor, I think Revenge of the Sith or Rise of Skywalker is the peak choice.
I'm going to Revenge of the Sith again. God damn it, man.
Yep. Half the picks.
I'm a prequel baby. What do you expect?
What do you want from me?
What do you want? Okay,
what do you want
these are
from
just my
me?
favorites, man. But no, Palpatine, like, I guess this is, like, he's a master manipulator. He's just, everything in Star Wars can pretty much be tied to him in some way. Which is insane. Everything is part of his plan, whatever his master plan. And, I don't know, I think he's just, an amazing villain. Just evil for evil's sake, just pure evil, but also calculated at the same time. I love Palpatine. So yeah, there it is.
It's a good choice. That's a good choice. I think I'm going to go out of left field a little bit and go with my one politician and take Padme Amidala.
Oh, Damn it. Okay, because I was like, that was the one sleeper that I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure you thought of it, but I'm like, because Padme is such a strong character.
Oh, I
and I'm
fucking
like,
love Padme.
And I'm like, because Padme would be like the perfect politician pick. And I'm like, I that is the one I was debating on, like going back and forth. And I'm like, okay, well, honestly, he does love Padme way more as well. And like novels and stuff. So I'm like, okay,
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
And I would actually go Padme Amidala in. I think I'd go Attack of the Clones. I love Padme in Attack of the Clones. She's absolutely fantastic in that movie. And the other option was the Phantom Menace. And frankly, I might be lying to myself if I say it's not the Phantom Menace. Yeah. No, I'm gonna go the Phantom Menace. I love her in that movie. I love her as the Queen of Naboo, who unites the planet, people in the Gungans. I think she's one of my favorite. She is my favorite politician in the galaxy. You know, I think I have no doubts about that. That's what I was surprised about you taking him in the Sith. Emperor Palpatine is a politician.
I didn't think of that. I didn't think of the bad politicians.
Yep.
I'm only thinking of like Mon Mothma and you know all the.
He's a senator, baby.
Bail Organa, like that's. I wasn't thinking of freaking the bad side of it.
Yeah. There you go.
Honestly, there's not like out of the Sith though. Like for me, favorites wise, there's not many Sith that like I actually like.
Me too. I only took you took Dooku. Oh wait, you haven't taken Dooku.
That's who I'm going with next.
Okay.
Like I can't leave him. Like if he's like no, I can't. I honestly it might have been wrong to take Mace Windu before Dooku. But I'm taking Dooku. It is just interesting where now. Dooku, Tails, no, because then that Ryan, my animated would be done.
You were talking about how there's not a lot of Sith that you're playing favorites with.
Well, I'm thinking of maybe having Darth Tyrannus. Maybe I just go Darth Tyrannus. Because, like, honestly, when I think of, like, I like the Sith, like, his Sith portrayal. When he's fighting Obi-Wan, when he's fighting Anakin, when he's on the
Revenge of the Sith?
Well, I'd probably have to take him in Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
I mean, he does leave, but it's like Yoda. So it's like fair. It's like, you're not going to beat the dude who trained you, probably, you know?
Right.
And like right then and there,
but my defining Dooku scene all my life is his death scene, where he faces Obi-Wan and Anakin until he dies.
It would be another Revenge of the Sith pick. Where do I go?
Do it.
But that's like, that's all he's in. He literally shows up and gets his head chopped off. That's it. That's it, though. The reason I like him is his swords play. He's so clean with the curved lightsaber, the everything, you know.
It's a good choice. And I can't blame you if that's the route you go.
I'm thinking, yeah, Attack of the Clones. He's just more badass there. He's more Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
He's more of the swordsman, the knight that he literally is.
When he's got Obi-Wan tied up and he's talking to him about how, join me and we can take down Darth Sidious.
Did he choose Darth Tyrannus or did Palpatine choose it?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Like, was it like his Darth Vader? You know, you shall be known as Darth Vader.
Yeah, I read Dooku Jedi Lost, but it took me like 3 days, maybe 2 days. And I can't remember if they go into it in that book.
Let's see, former. Apparently, it just says the first mention of it is by Palpatine referring to him as Lord Tyrannus, but it doesn't say that it like. I guess that it came from him. Darth Tyrannus, a tyrant leader of the Separatists. Like it's just
Tyrannus, yeah.
Okay, it's just for the character that I think like really like that. It was more of they named him Darth Tyrannus, I think, just for the character, not like for Palpatine to be, whatever
you
that
are
he
Darth Vader.
No, yeah, I'll go Tyrannus in Attack of the Clones.
All right, I dig it. And that was what, pick 9? Yeah, that was pick 9 for you. So I'm on pick 9 as well. I might go back into the Sith bag.
Okay.
And I might. I think I'm gonna go the Ronin from Visions.
I hope we get more of him. Like, and I think
there's actually, dude, I love the Ronin novel. It's fantastic. And there's currently a comic book out with just some of the craziest art I've ever seen that is about the Ronin. There's only been one issue so far.
Wait a minute. He is a Sith? Or was he a...
Yeah, he was a Sith. He falls into the same category as Maul, where he was a Sith and he left the Sith Order and now he hunts.
That's still fair. Yeah,
he's
okay. Yeah.
He's a dark side user.
The powers. Yeah, if they are a dark side user, that's fair. Okay, that's nice. I was thinking of picking him, but it was just for that one episode. I'm like, do I go animated show? And I'm like, no, there's so many better animated characters.
There's so many. Yeah, that was my debate. I was like, there's a lot of animated characters that I absolutely love. So like, I'm a hold off on it.
All right. I'm actually going to go sequel trilogy here. I'm going Kylo Ren.
Okay.
In the sequel trilogy, who specifically Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Ben Kenobi. At that point, probably that I like him more.
Solo.
Or Ben Solo. Ben Kenobi. Hello. Do I take him as Kylo or do I take him as?
You could take him as both.
Oh.
Same as Vader and Scott.
Oh, Anakin. I guess, but it would be separate.
It would have to be separate picks. Yeah,
separate picks,
depends on who you prioritize.
I guess if I pick Kylo Ren,
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
If I pick Kylo Ren in the Rise of Skywalker, there is still conflict. Like that's when he deals with his conflict the most, and I think that's whenever his Kylo Ren story is at the most interesting.
I agree.
And it's just the Ben is just like a little bit at the end that's a payoff, really. So I think I'll go Kylo Rise of Skywalker.
I dig it. Glad we got you your first sequel pick there.
I feel like I had like my sequel picks. That's what I was thinking is like, who am I going to pick for my sequel people? And I'm like, no. The one thing I really like out of the sequel trilogy is I think they like nailed the villain again. Like, it was just the villain was done very, very well.
So that was pick 10. So you've got one left today.
I know. Oh,
and I've got 2 left. So I'm gonna go Rebel. And I'm gonna go Hera Syndulla.
That's a good pick. Dang.
I love Hera Syndulla, baby. That's my boo right there. And she's the mom of the group. She's an absolute legend. She's the best pilot in the galaxy. I love that woman.
Assuming you're taking her from Rebels.
Yes, from Rebels. That will be my choice. No, yeah.
You could take her from the Bad Batch.
I could, but I'm gonna go Rebels.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
You want to make a fucking bang with your sign-off pick.
I know. See, part of me, I have like... I'm thinking of like how this is all like gonna go. I think like Luke is probably at the center of mine. And then on either side of him, you have like Vader and then Anakin. Just showing I guess they're both evil parts of no, because I have Anakin good and then Darth Vader. Good.
You have the dichotomy
on either side of him. And then I can have more stacked on the bad side of like the Emperor and Tyrannus, which is sick. Kylo Ren, and then now I have Mace Windu, Ahsoka on the good side. I feel like I don't know. I want to go out with a bang, but also just picked too many humans so far. I picked too many. I guess Ahsoka's not a human, but like non-droid people. And droids, I feel, are like there's only. I mean, having the first pick of droids is pretty strong.
It is. You got a lot of choices.
I think as a last pick, like my favorite, I don't know. That's tough. My favorite droid. Is it now B2EMO from Andor? Is it R2D2 or is it Chopper? It is one of those three. It is either R2D2, Chopper, or B2EMO. B2EMO. Fuck. R2D2. I can't. He's seen everything. He's one of the only droids in the galaxy to never have his mind wiped. He knows everything, and seeing the galaxy through his lens is one of the coolest things. Like, changes of Star Wars that I've, like, had just through the Jawa, like, through that character is, like, that goes into this explanation of R2D2 never being wiped, because he's on Padme's starship being shot at the very beginning. He's the
very get-go.
Survives that. Bullets blazing past him. And then he sees Anakin. You know, like, he sees everything. He's always in a shot. Like, you watch Star Wars, watch it back, and just notice how much R2-D2 is in it. And how much and important things that he sees. Like,
King shit a fuck mountain.
So maybe not a super banger of, like, a last pick, you know, like, necessarily. But I think an important pick that needs to be done. Like, I can't let R2 slide.
He can't. He had to be round one. Let's see. I'm looking at the top 100 list that we made. Looking at what I have there.
That would have been a very good thing to reference during this. I guess mine is probably very different now, though, than it was then.
And I'm thinking, ooh, shit. I think I'm gonna have to. This is hard. Where to send us off? Okay. I don't know. I'm thinking I got Qui-Gon still on the table, but I already have a couple Jedi. I don't know that I want to go with another Jedi right now. Got Lando, but I just took a Rebel. I don't know that I want to take another Rebel. I think you made the right choice with a last pick and knocking a droid off. And right now, where I'm sitting, I think it's got to be B2EMO.
So fucking good, man.
I love that little guy, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he would. If I was thinking, if I'm in between Chopper and B2, I'm choosing B2. Actually.
Oh yeah.
Like R2 is the king for me.
I mean, how could he not be? That's the defining image of Star Wars.
But B2 is, oh man, what, like a droid you actually care about, like, and he has emotion. I think that's why. I mean, it's pretty stacked. He's pretty like OP in the droid category, just because he can talk and has actual emotion. He's not like a C-3PO that's very robotic and literal and has his memory wiped all the time. So like, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's good to end it. Like droids need, like that's just contested. Like, I don't know. Like I couldn't let R2 go, so like I had to pick him.
Yeah, there's not a lot of droids to pick from. We don't have a lot of droid spots, so it's like it's a highly contested field over there. But that does conclude round 1 of Rebellion's Bloom Star Wars draft. Man, this was a fucking goodie. Let's go over the picks we've taken so far, category by category. So in the Jedi, I took Yoda from Empire Strikes Back and Rey Skywalker in The Rise of Skywalker.
Took Mace Windu from Revenge of the Sith, and that was it.
In the Sith category, I took Maul from the Clone Wars and the Ronin from Visions.
I got Emperor Palpatine from Revenge of the Sith and Darth Tyrannus from Attack of the Clones. You know, it's really weird. I feel like they refer to him as Count Dooku. Like, I guess they call him Count Dooku because that's what they know him as his Jedi name. But, like, it is just really weird referring to him as Darth Tyrannus. Like,
oh yeah, it's odd. It's odd.
It's weird. But yes, Darth Tyrannus from Attack of the Clones.
I dig it. Rebels, I got Hera Syndulla.
I got no one yet.
Neither of us have any Imperials yet. We're saving those picks for later. I didn't get any prequel trilogy characters.
I got 2. I got Anakin and Darth Vader from Revenge of the Sith, both.
Beautiful.
So, Yellow Eyes Vader and regular good old, or maybe not good old Anakin. I guess he's kind of going down that path, but it's good at the beginning.
And that filled out all your prequel trilogy characters as well.
Correct. Yeah. No more to choose from there.
I filled out all my original trilogy characters by taking Leia Organa in The Empire Strikes Back and Han Solo in Return of the Jedi.
And I picked the GOAT Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi. That black suit with the green saber. Fuck, dude.
I am yet to take a sequel trilogy character.
I took Kylo Ren from The Rise of Skywalker.
Beautiful. I am yet to take an animated show character.
Give me Ahsoka Tano from the Clone Wars, baby. I don't know. I feel like, and as it comes to animated, that's tough.
That's tough to beat. That's top one, I think. I think you got the best option. Live action TV, I got Obi-Wan Kenobi and Din Djarin.
I got Cassian. That was my first pick, baby. Cassian Andor live action.
I like that we've got all the 4 live action TV show main characters have been taken.
Oh, yeah. But me, Boba Fett, was taken in Bounty Hunter and not live action.
Yeah, there you go.
But there we go. Yeah, we do got all of them represented, which is sick. And Ahsoka coming later.
Ahsoka coming later. Yeah, there you have it. But I didn't take a Bounty Hunter. I took B2 Emo as a droid.
And I got R2 as my droid.
Neither of us have either of our clones yet. I took Padme Amidala and the Politician, filling out my only politician spot.
I could have taken Boba Fett as a clone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
You'll be dwelling on this for at least a week until round 2.
I'll know now for the future and like next picks to really think about it a little more.
Yeah, now you got some time to really study up.
I'm coming back with a vengeance, I feel, with a plan of attack.
I like having a one draft taking several weeks, kind of like giving us opportunities to think on it.
Yeah.
But neither of us took any video game characters yet, and neither of us have taken our wild card. And I'm excited. I'm saving my wild card. I'm excited to get there.
Oh yeah. I feel like that's one that's just like if I need someone that's like I don't have any reservations left, you know, like I've already picked out everyone that I need in that category, but I really need that person. That's like what I'm gonna use.
Right.
I
feel you there.
Just saving it for the end completely and just like being my last pick. But I think it's better as to like just leave it in the bag.
You need to strategically utilize the wild card spot. It could be anywhere. It could be anything. But yeah.
So, no, I don't think that's probably.
The first round of 3 is complete. The first 11 picks are off the board. And with that, we conclude this episode of Rebellion's Bloom. If you would, head to patreon.com/CoroBloom, where you'll find over 50 hours of exclusive content. Tons of stuff over there for you. And for $3 a month, you can help the podcast out. Cost me money, and I don't make any off of it unless it's over there. So that'll be a great, great help. Thank you so much. If you would, head to Twitter, follow at PennyBloomPod, follow on Instagram at PennyBloomPodcast. Remember to leave a 5-star rate and review wherever you are listening. That helps us out a great deal. Whenever people go looking for the podcasts, those with the most ratings pop up first. So if you could rate us, that'd be great. That'd be huge. If you're liking what me and Joe got going on, the 52-year journey through film continues this Friday with Tick, Tick, Boom, the second to last step on our 52-year journey through film. We're still doing Winter is Blooming, Game of Thrones rewatch podcast. Last Monday was episode 8, the pointy end of season 1. Next week will be season 1, episode 9, Baelor. and that's a big one for Game of Thrones fans. I won't spoil it for those who aren't on the Rewatch podcast, but it's a Rewatch podcast, so it's spoilers. You gotta come ready for spoilers. I'm getting ready for that comic book journey through film coming here in a few weeks. We're only a few weeks out from that starting to release now, which is crazy. The year's almost over, man. It's nuts.
Yeah, finals are just over. Just got through with all those. It feels good to finally just be on vacation for a little bit.
Fuck yeah. And we got some podding to do in the vacay time. But with that, we will conclude this episode of the Penny Bloom podcast. 'Twas I, Colton Robertson, and I was joined by Joseph George. Thank you very much, homie.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Oh, and it is always a pleasure to have you. And remember, peace, love, and bloom. And always praise Star Wars.